That's a win. Let's talk about a way better cutting head on my trimmer. This is my trimmer. It's a Stihl FS 110R. One thing I'm going to talk about is the trimmer head. I've got the stock trimmer head. I've had to replace the stock one once. I've seen these easy feed ones, and so I ordered one. So I'll kind of go over how I have to take off the trimmer head now and put line into it, and then we'll talk about this new one. It's actually a speed feed, I think it's Echo brand or something, but it says it'll work for Stihl too, so we'll find out. I also ordered, this is the line I use, it's called Gatorline, and I really like it, but I get the square, I don't know if that'll come out or not, but it's the square end, and it's got a core to it. You can see on the picture here, right there, it's square, has this core to it, and it really cuts well. I'm not a professional, but you know, I pretend to be one on TV. Nah, I'm not a professional, so you know, this was recommended to me by the guy at the Stihl dealership, and I liked it. My 110 Stihl will do up to a 105 line. They'll do a 90. A lot of people use a 90 weight, but I started using the 105, and I've just been using it forever. I've got a whole nother spool of this that's almost out. That's why I ordered this new one. If you're interested in any of this stuff, I'll put links to it. I bought that first spool from a local place. I like to support local where I can, but I was running low and didn't have time to go look, and so I bought this one off Amazon. And I don't know if it's any cheaper or not, but I just went and ordered it. I'll put a link to it if you want to look at it. Like I said, I bought this off Amazon and put a link to it. It got all tore up. They put it in a soft package, just an envelope, and it got beat up. But the head looks okay, so we'll see if we can get it on there. This little hole that's full of grass is how you have to take this head off. Let's see if this punch will work. Yeah, it works. I think it's reverse thread. So, nope. Okay, so as you can see how this goes. So this here fits on there and goes up in there first. This is the part toward the head, because I got to use that part again. There's my line trimmer, which I may have to put back on if I can't figure out how to do this. Alrighty. I don't know if I have to take this apart or not. The instructions. So I think I have to put a different fitting in here for the Stihl. I saw somewhere that I think it might be this green one. Oh, okay. Might be the green one. There's a green one and red one. I'm gonna open that pack up. How do I get this thing open? Just have to push it on these sides. Okay, we get that open. And there's a spring-loaded part. Leave that. They got the same kind of notches in here to hold the line. Okay, so that comes apart. Everything's coming apart. I'm just going to take this out. The thing I like about this, from what I've seen from other people using it, the fact you don't have to cut it, you don't have to do nothing, you just feed it through till it's in the center. Oh, so that comes out the top there. So, got a little bar there, but you push on this outer rim and it just slides out. I'm going to set that straight up and down. So now maybe I can get this part out somehow. I don't think. Let me see which end I need here for sure. Yep, looks like that green one fits. Helps to watch YouTube videos, doesn't it? That's what I did. So now I got to press this guy out, which means I'm going to hammer it out somehow. I have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 hammers around here. Oh, that came out easy. Not a thing to it. Something just to push down through it. That's what happens when you have a lot of metal in your shop. You have plenty of scrap around. And that's too big. Just grab with some pliers. That always works. So out with gold, in with green. Gotta line these up. So here, let me show you that. I took it out. So you can see there it's got a fitted part to it. So we gotta line that up. Just a little off. There you go. Get it all nice and straight in there. Actually, you got to stick through. Put it on the edge of this. There we go. Now it's down there flush mounted. All right, so we got that. Still recording? Good. And that has to go in there. Yeah, had it pulled in backwards. Okay, so that's the way it's got to go. It's got these little tabs sticking up here, but it's smooth on this side, and that was catching, these little things were catching on here, so it's got to go on that side so that it goes flush mounted in there. Worked out pretty good. You get in there between the right notches where it locks. You want this bar, this is actually a tunnel for your line to go through. And this part lines up here with the, you go down there and click. And this has got little tabs to line up with those tabs. Which then there's an arrow here and here and line up with that same tunnel. So now we want to put this back on first so that this thing will go in this notch here. And we put this on. There we go. Just had to get it straight. All right, now let's go around till we get it locked. I probably ought to measure this, see how much I got, but I'm not going to. I'm going to say it's probably, 18 to 20 feet. Just my usual amount. There it went. I aim the curl down. Oops, just looking at my belly. I aim the curl down, kind of down at the bottom plate, so it wouldn't turn this way or that way and catch on something. So now you want to pull these two ends together. Make this even, like that. So now we got coming through to the middle. Voila. Then we lock thing here by turning the arrows. Just twist this and it'll turn the arrows, but you just keep turning it and it starts feeding this in. So this will show you it's going in. I'll stick that piece of tape on there and you'll see it. I'm doing it. Pulling both sides up. That's it, supposedly. Then you're supposed to be able to tap it as it goes. So let's go give it a try. I'm just going to fire this thing up and do a little weed eating with it. Not much. If you notice, I've got this carabiner hooked through. Got my hook and then a carabiner. The only reason I did that is because I'm 6 foot and this thing with it just clipped was up here, so I was always kind of up like this and I've got this all the way out. I got the straps as far as they'll adjust. And I was mentioning it to a guy I know that's got a mowing business, and he's 6'4", I think. And I said, what do you do you just not use the strap? He said no, he puts one or two, depending on his height. He puts either one or two carabiners on there and it just drops it down. So there's this little side tip for you. That's a win. Tapped it once and got all that extra line coming out. I'm going to like that. As far as different hardware goes, there's this spacer that comes with the kit and these different bushings. The gold one was the one that came in there originally. There's the red, the green that I put in my Stihl also has different studs that come with it. And according to the paperwork that comes with it, I think this spacer may be only needed for the Echo unit. So if you have an Echo and you're putting this on, you may have to use that. But it tells you what to do in the instructions, so you can just look over that. I don't think I needed a different stud since mine fit, and also it screwed right on with what I had, so I think I'm okay. I just don't think I need this, but if it turns out I do, I'll use it, but it seems like it works okay without it. So anyway, that's all I have for now. Hope that helps somebody. I just wanted to do it to help me out, and I thought I'd just make a little video about it. So read the instructions, because you may have a different model than I do, and you may have to do something a little different, but went on pretty easy. So take your time, read it over, you'll be fine. And hope you all have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.